back. It's me, Brittany Hislop with Here. Let me help you. Okay, one of these has to be good. If not, I'm literally gonna die. Okay, bye.
Boom.
We're live. We're here.
Bang. Pow.
It's date night.
We're back.
We're back. We are always late, but what else is new? And we missed last week.
Yeah, we don't run a tight ship around here.
No, I don't think there's really a set time for the date.
Nah.
Nope. But we made it. At least we made it this week.
Yep. We're here.
Barely.
And it's hot.
Yeah.
RIC is still currently
I feel like we can't even
KIA.
complain. We can't complain.
We can't?
Mm-mm.
No, I mean I'm not.
It's our fault.
I'm not complaining. It's our fault.
Well, yeah, we're so hot.
Because we used
it is really hot here in Arizona in general right now. It's like
117.
breaking records. What else is new though?
115.
It's nothing really new.
110.
Every July.
By 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's like 115 degrees. So hot.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. I mean, it's really always hot in July here. I feel like everyone complains. It's like, oh my God, we're breaking records. It's like we break records every fucking year. I don't know.
No, I mean, I don't. I just lately I've been just really hating the humidity.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes it worse. But it's just overall just bad. I hate living here. I want to get out. I'm over it. I'm over it. Sorry, I am. But there's worse place to be, and I recognize that. Even though 117 degrees, I don't know if there's worse place. To some people, if you said it's 117 degrees, they'd be like, there's literally nowhere worse.
Yeah. To some people.
But to me, I think about snow.
It could be like Alaska.
Negative 117
We could have 60 days of pure darkness.
Yeah, I don't want that. Exactly. So that's where I'm just like,
and
you know
ice.
What? I'm going to keep on sucking it up.
Or it could be rainy and storming every day.
No, yeah.
Flooding
I'm
everywhere.
Grateful that we have the weather that we do here.
We can go to the Midwest.
I'm just over it.
Tornadoes.
It's old. It's
and hurricanes.
Obnoxious. And it's just like wintertime, in a cold place. You can't even go outside without being absolutely miserable. So I'm just over it. Period. Point blank period. I'm over it. I'm ready to see some grass and some trees and some water and some people outside doing stuff in the summertime. That's it.
Well, if you want to see people outside doing stuff in the summertime, you got to go outside.
But that's my point. No one does that here in the summertime. Yeah, if we go to the pool, that's
there's plenty of people having pool parties. We love pools here in Arizona.
And we're still all miserable the entire time. And it's so fucking hot.
It's bath water in here.
The water's hot. The misters, it's just all wet. And then you're wet and hot.
Nah, your pools are nice.
Yeah, the pool is I'm done talking about this.
Whatever. Pools are nice.
No, I hate complaining. Like I said, I just don't like complaining about it because I feel like, again, it could be worse, but it's not good.
Doesn't mean it couldn't be better.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. Sorry, I'm looking up the news.
That's fine.
I was just looking up things.
Are we going to do word of the week?
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. But I was going to ask you how your week was going.
My week was good.
Don't say hot.
No, it was humid.
Oh my God.
No, but it was good.
That's it?
Yeah. A half my week was at work, and then I was with you and the girls for the other half.
Yeah. Well.
But it was good. It was fun. We went to the pool a lot. The pool.
One time. A lot.
Oh well, we've been gone for
You've been going to the
we
pool?
didn't do last weekend, so and we did go to the pool a few times before the
I see
last
what you're
week.
saying.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're
It's
saying.
just been more frequent.
Mhm. I got my wedding ring back.
Yeah, we did that. We got it resized,
Yes.
and I reproposed today. I showed Charlotte. I was like, "That was funny, huh?"
I know, the video got all messed up,
I
though.
was like,
My TikTok's a mess
"Hey,
right now.
Charlotte, one day, this is what a guy's gonna do for you when you fall in love with someone and they fall in love with you. This is what they're gonna do." And then I was like, "Brittany, you're the love of my life,
Yeah.
and I want to spend the rest of my life with you and nobody else. I want to spend all my time with you and only you until the day I die." And then I look over and Charlotte's crying her eyes out on the bed, and I was like, "Whoa, what are you
Yeah.
doing?" She's like, "You said you want to spend all your time with mommy and not us."
Us.
Ah. I was like, "Wait, what? No, I'm showing you." Oh, silly 6-year-olds. It
She's
was
so
funny.
cute. I know. I wish I literally had it all recorded, and I don't know what happened to the audio, the video. It's gone.
Oh well.
Yeah,
You win some, you lose some, you know?
it is what it
You
is.
can't record them all.
Yep. I did though, and that's what made me mad. It's like I did record it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but sometimes, footage gets corrupted or fucked up.
Yeah, I know. It just made me sad.
How was your week, though, babe?
It was good. All things, I guess. It was just a lot of stuff going on. The kids are going back to school next or in 2 weeks, so trying to get all that stuff ready to go. We still have more things to do with that. But it was good being able to do arts and crafts this week. I got to do some arts and crafts.
Yeah.
Brought me back to my childhood. I like doing fun stuff like that.
Yeah, you guys
So that
made
was
those
good.
shirts.
Yeah. It was a fun time. Beaded the shirts.
Some beaded shirts.
Charlotte did some scrapbooking.
Mm-hmm.
I told her I'm really disappointed we didn't have to do any rollerblading this summer.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So hot.
so hot. If you fall while you're rollerblading,
You can't do anything.
you're gonna
here.
get scratched and burn yourself.
So yeah, I wish we could have done more. Sucks. The summers go by so fast, and like I don't want to like get back into waking up early and driving to school every fucking day and blah 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 blah. So much. It's just annoying. Like for moms, I think it's just like everyone's like, oh well, at least you have the kids in school. I'm like, well, one, yeah, I guess so, but half of my day is eaten up by getting them ready for school, driving them to school, waiting in the lines to drop them off at school, taking Kennedy into school, driving home from school. It's like, and then you have like 4 hours, and then you're right back to getting in the car to pick them back up again. It's just like it's a lot. Like so, I'm just kind of dreading that, and at the same time, like yeah, trying to soak up all the last couple little bits of time that I get
Of
with
summer.
them. Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah,
It's like a bittersweet type thing.
it's been fun with them home every day, huh?
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been really hard
That too,
too,
yeah.
but it's also been nice. So
Yep.
it's just been a little bit of it's gonna it like I said, it's like
It's a bittersweet
yeah,
moment. You're
it's like you're exhausted.
part of you is like excited because you'll
Yeah.
get those 4 hours of alone time, and then part of you is just like dreading it.
Yeah, I really don't want them to be gone, but I also don't want to right now be like trying to play teacher either because I
Yeah.
feel like I have to focus on so many other like things I have going on. But that's what I was like reading in that book too. I want to read the whole book before I guess I talk about it because I don't know enough about it yet. But they were like talking about how like kids and well, we know how I did that whole childhood development class, and it's kind of like it aligns with that. What? Oh, no. I guess I probably should, huh? I'm just trusting that the internet's working. Yeah, it's working. But it talks about how kids like don't have a full separation from the mother. I mean, I can get deeper into it, but like it's talking about how like matrix, the word matrix means wait, hold on a second. Should we look it up again? Because I wrote it down and then it's like I always forget. I'm such a loser. But um
An
I believe
environment where
in
something
right,
grows.
there we go. Like a womb. Like it's like I mean, so like it's like
A grid of numbers and math, or a material
it's like an
holding things
environment where
together.
so that's how he's describing it as like an environment where something grows. So essentially it means like it's like a mother is a matrix, like the womb is like a matrix. And I believe if I remember properly God, that's why I need to have the book in front of me. I'm like sometimes I'm not good at regurgitating information,
I'm the worst.
but I did understand what he was talking about. So I
Yeah.
believe there's 7 matrices. If I'm not, we can look it up if I'm not. I don't know if I'm right, but he's saying like each matrix like within your brain or like you jump from matrix to matrix and like each one is designed perfectly throughout nature, human nature, and like a evolution essentially to get us to the next point, like no matter which continent you're on, every human, like they get molar teeth at the same time. They usually start crawling around like the average same age. Like they start
Mhm.
walking around the same age generally. They start talking like motor skills all start around like your brain has like certain matrices that you go through, and then you eventually go from like a physical mind or like to like a conscious, more of like a mental type of mind, but that's like later on, like once you're able to separate from the mother, but that doesn't even necessarily happen until that was my whole point, until age 6. So,
Mm.
they say, like, everything's designed to kind of, like, just be set up where it feels like it's, like, hard while you're going through it, but then once you're through it, it's like that's the purpose is because it's to get you to the next matrix, like, and
Yeah.
it's never gonna fail you, like, the system's never gonna fail you because it's kind of like a ingrained, just natural thing that's
Yeah,
built
nature.
in nature, right? So, like, that's what the whole book's about is getting to know that and trust that again, like, although everyone feels like you have to rush certain things, and a lot of times parents are forcing kids to jump into developmental stages quicker than they need to be, and like pushing them out into like certain situations and different their brain's not ready for it yet, right?
Mhm.
But it's also saying like that's why everyone says like hard work pays off, right? Because like as you're training your brain and as you're going through this like next like matrix, um it's preparing you like for the next steps, like you're always being prepared for the next steps, your
Mhm.
brain's always preparing you for like what's going to happen, right? So that's what I thought was just so interesting because I was like, okay, age 6, you think like Charlotte's just 6 years old now,
Mhm.
and to think, okay, so Kennedy's technically 4, she still feels like it technically, I guess there's also kids that have, I guess, like different developmental stages, depending on their brains or whatever, but
Mhm.
essentially all kids are around the same, so
Yeah, roughly.
roughly, so the as a 4-year-old, like, Kennedy still like, her world is me.
Mhm.
That is it. Like, she does not understand, like, even, like, that she has an like, feelings aside of, she understands, like, she has feelings, but it's like she doesn't understand, like, that she can go and, like, be a separate person yet. She's
Mhm.
just starting to, like, learn that,
Yeah,
and so I just think that's so interesting that, like,
that
we
is.
rush our kids off into doing all these things so quickly, and we're like, "Oh, I can't wait for them to go away and, like, go to school," and they're like, "No," like, all the kids really want is to be with mom or the or a
Mhm.
caretaker, like,
Mhm.
in a safe environment where they can build that matrix and feel
Yep.
safe enough to have that developmental stage. Otherwise, what he says what
To
happens
up
is,
to the
like,
next one.
your brain keeps going, like, you keep developing into a adult, but the emotionally, you're not there, like, you're not
Yeah.
catching up, like, everything's not, like, clicking the way it
Mhm.
should. And so if you're doing it right and, like and kinda, like, doing things as nature intends it to, then your child has a better chance for, like, just, like, understanding the world better, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, that's basically what he's saying.
Yeah, that is interesting.
It's all like neuroscience and stuff and different
Yeah.
studies that have been done. Anyways, I got way off topic, but that's where I was thinking about like being at home. And it's like, as much as I hate it and as much as I'm like sometimes stressed out, like that's where I feel like I need to be. So,
Yeah. Well, it's good.
and I highly suggest the book. I posted it on my Instagram story, but it's called Magical Child. I don't think there's an audiobook of it. So if you don't read, sorry, like you have to read
Damn
the
it.
book. And I honestly
I forgot
it's
how to read.
it's such a good book that I'm like an annotator, like I highlight, I take notes, I underline, but I've been
Yeah.
trying to take like little snippets of the book that I think are interesting and put them on my story because I just want people to like learn along with me.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll just keep doing that and maybe you'll kind of get a synopsis of
Read
the
the book
book
with you.
through. Yeah. But talking about it out
Excuse me.
loud also helps me to kind of understand it because the book is so complex that when you're reading it, I have to literally sometimes it takes me like a while to get through like a page because I have to really like digest what he's even like
That's
trying to
that's
explain.
that's me reading anything. Whenever I read, I have to read it like 5 times to like get
Oh
the
my god.
context because I'm just like, I don't know, retarded.
Stop it. No.
Like I don't know.
No.
Like I can read perfectly fine, but I'm not like I'm
I get
literally
what you
just
mean.
like
It just takes
blindly
practice. It's
reading
just getting back
the
into the
words.
practice.
Like I feel like when I read, I'm like, "Ugh, okay, the teacher's calling on me. Blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah. Okay, I read the paragraph. Whose turn is it now?
I
Like
it's
that's how I feel when
also
I read.
I think it's getting back again back to neuroscience. It's like getting back into the present and conscious mind instead of being in like the mental, like where you're thinking about other stuff. Because a
Hmm.
lot of people when they're reading, although they're reading, they are
Yeah,
not reading. They are thinking
yeah,
about like 50 other fucking things that are going on.
exactly.
And they actually need to be present on the book, like reading the words. Like, and a
Yeah,
lot of people don't do that anymore.
I did
Ever.
that for like fiction books when I was on deployment, but that's like the last
Hmm.
time like I read books. And I
Hmm.
really liked the books I read. I'm like I still like those are the
No, I
books.
know.
If someone's like, "Hey, like what book series?" I'm like, "The Way of the Shadows."
You're
It's
not
like the
like
only book series
it's
I know.
not like you're like an odd person. Like I think that the
No, yeah. I think
most
I'm like
people
part of the
don't read
norm.
anymore. Like after they get out of school, like they
Yeah.
stop.
That's why all the
I
people
did
who
too.
don't read like to listen to the people that are articulate and
Podcasts and
really read,
audiobooks and yeah.
well read,
Right.
and
I
like
want to become
know a lot of
I feel like I need to
things
be
and are
want
well
to
spoken.
yeah.
And then like all the dumb people like me that don't read and aren't well spoken go like, "Oh yeah, like that's like that. Yeah, I just
Stop.
well like duh, but I just like
Couldn't
I don't know how to. Yeah,
reiterate it right. I know, that's where I wanna be. I feel like at one time I was much better at it and I lost it. It's a skill, and I think that, I've been training it and trying to get better at it,
yeah.
but I think
Well,
that
yeah, I guess.
once you get better, anyone could be a well-read,
Oh
well-spoken
yeah,
person.
yeah.
It's just training.
Yeah, well spoken
A little bit different,
is a little bit different
but that
with
comes with
yeah.
reading and I think
Yes,
as
of
well,
course.
and,
Yeah,
like, having
yeah.
a good,
Vocabulary.
vocabulary.
Yeah. That does actually
It
help.
helps a lot.
But you can be like
Just a
a
horrible
not what
speaker,
well,
w
not
and really
even like
smart.
you can be a really good speaker and not well read. Like you can just be a good
Also
people's
that.
person,
Oh, yeah.
and
No,
just
of
be
course, yeah.
like
No,
just
yeah.
have that
Yeah.
what do the kids call it? That aura about you,
That aura.
you
I
know,
just like
where people are just drawn to you for some reason.
for that yeah, I just like being well, I like having an aura, but I also I I don't know what it is about reading, like, it's something about reading versus listening to someone else tell me it. It just feels better. I'm like, "Okay."
But, like, reading it is someone else telling you because someone
I know,
wrote
I know, I know, I
that.
know, but I 100% I know what you mean, but I'd rather just, like, try
No,
to
yeah, I'm not
decipher it for
I no, I
myself.
think you should. I think you should. Because the people that are well read in reading it,
Are still giving
guess
you their
what?
opinion of
Guess
it,
what?
like,
Like, reading takes interpretation
right,
sometimes. Not everything is, like, straightforward
right.
and, like, black and white, and a lot of stuff is, like, philosophical and, like, deep thoughting or deep
Mhm.
thought or deep think or what I
It
don't know.
just gives me, yeah,
So
more
it's like, yeah, like they're obviously
things
gonna
to question,
have
I guess.
their own interpretation of what some readings are, you
Mhm.
know?
I
So,
highly suggest reading. I guess that's my point.
yeah,
Like,
no,
I
I
know a lot of people
highly suggest
don't
it too.
do
You
it,
definitely
but I
should.
highly suggest that you
Yeah.
should,
No,
like,
you definitely should read.
try to inch your way back into it. And it doesn't have to be like I like reading like nonfiction, self-help, like different types of things like about neuroscience and like child development and like therapy and like things like
Yeah.
that. That's what I like reading about. But you don't have to read that. I mean,
No,
like
yeah.
you know, what I mean, like I just think about there's so many things I don't read. I'm like, oh my
No, yeah,
god, it's just endless. Like you can read anything.
I just feel like I would read, like, fiction books, like fantasy fiction books.
Which is crazy because like I used to love fiction, but nowadays if someone told me like here's a fiction book, I'd be like, I'd
It would
rather watch a
depend
TV
like,
show.
it would depend on, like, what the fiction book is about.
It's just everyone has their thing.
Because if it's like a fiction book about, like, fairies and,
Well, no, yeah, no, it doesn't. I'm not saying it has to be
uh
that. I just fiction in general. Like fiction to me is so cool, but it's
I
not
like
getting me. It's not
history,
giving me anything other than a cool
but, like,
story.
reading history, I feel like is boring
So boring.
because it's just, like, it just does the facts.
It's so terrible.
Like, reading history is like reading,
Mm-mm.
like, bullet
Mm-mm.
points,
That's what made me hate history. Is like history class,
but
like
it's
reading
like
the book.
but, like
Movies were always the
but,
shit.
like,
Like when you
the
used to have a movie time.
stories of history, the way that I don't know. Maybe I haven't really maybe I'm just shitting on history because I haven't
I
read
always shit
history
on
since,
history
like,
because I'm
what,
bad at it.
sophomore year social studies?
I don't
Like,
know.
what?
That's why I liked like that show Drunk History. That's why
Yeah.
I wanted to I still do.
So I'm
God damn it. I
saying,
don't want to give away all my secrets here, but I wanted to create a show. It's called Dumb Bitch History. And it's gonna be like
can I be on it?
everyone needs to watch it because but the problem is like I said, is the way you retell the story because it needs to be properly retold. And there's so many different ways in history even that a story is been like passed through like the storylines. I feel like it's like what's the actual story. There are some stories that I feel like are very clear as day, like this is what happened and you know this is the facts.
Yeah.
But then there's some where it's like okay, well did that happen, or it's like this is all like hearsay, and then it's like do we even really know, you know? That's why I hated history, because then I was like come on, I know it's written down. I know a lot of it's written
Yeah,
down, but a
yeah,
lot of times even when it's written down, it's like telephone. We've talked about this before.
I know,
Even all the way back to the
but then
Bible,
at that
you gotta
point,
just trust.
yeah, but I mean, the Bible has way more writings and manuscripts and
Nowadays, I just feel like I
tablets and
trust
everything
history.
that
This
is
is
found. There's
crazy.
more historical evidence for the Bible and Jesus than there is for,
I feel
like,
like
Socrates and
I
shit.
feel like we went through like a wave. No, I agree with you because text and stuff is like it is like it's writing. You should trust
But
it.
yeah,
But
like,
pictures made things way more clear for me because I was like, okay, like now I can see this as history. Like this is happening.
yeah,
But now AI has ruined it because now you don't know if it's real or not. So like you went through this whole thing of like, all right, cool. Like I definitely know this was history because there was pictures of it going down, right? You're like, okay, there was photo evidence of this going
yeah, now
down.
you can just, like,
Now you can just like
fake photo
literally fake it.
evidence. Yeah, and, like, computer whizzes, like, way smarter than me would know how to tell if an image is AI or not.
It's getting hard. We talk about this too, but it's getting
But
harder
I
and
don't think,
harder.
no, not just by, like, looking at the image. I think, like,
Oh,
by, like, looking at the code of the
I
picture,
see.
you know what I mean? Or,
Yeah,
like, the JPEG, or, like, somehow doing some kind of, like, backdoor coding thing. Like, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking on my ass right now.
maybe. Sorry, I'm focused on Echo. I'm just getting concerned because Echo literally had a seizure this week and I freaked out.
He's
I don't want
probably
to.
just hot.
I know. I'm just making sure he's good. Are you doing okay, bud? You just want to sit up? Yeah. Do you need water? Yeah, it was like the scariest thing of my life. And we think it was from his valley fever. Well, honestly, I don't know what it was. I hope it was just a one time thing and it never happens again. But valley fever affects your nervous system, which can obviously affect your brain. And he literally just gave us a giant scare. So now anytime he does anything weird, I'm always like, what's going on? Okay, we never did word of the day, but we should do it. I think it's important, and then we can look
Yeah,
at
let's do
like
word of the day and then
what
get into
happened.
some news.
Yeah, I'll show you some things that happened this week. Hold on, where's the app? I'll link that book that I'm reading if anyone does want to read it. I'll link it in my in the description if I can remember, because I do think it's like a book that especially parents. I think if you're a parent, especially, you should read it, and even if you're not, I think it's an interesting read because it's when you start thinking about your brain and how it developed and how it even I'm so sorry, I'm getting off topic again, but it talks about like even like how different creatures' brains are different and how they're wired differently, like to see certain holograms of like what's going on. So like everything's like a bunch of holograms, right? And you're seeing like the world, and like you're able to see certain things. Your brain's able to pick up different thing going on than like an ant, obviously, because the ant's brain is only there to do like certain. It's very, very, you know what I mean? But it has one. So like it's just so crazy when you start thinking about like how brains are all wired differently and like how they got to be how we are and like how we're like so helpless but like so smart and at the same time and like anywho, crazy. It's crazy.
Crazy.
It really does blow my mind. I'm like, oh my God, how did I get here? This is nuts. I'm just so blown away by it every time. And like all of our ancestors and stuff. Doesn't that weird you out, babe? Sometimes just thinking about all of the family members that we have that we will never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that got us here.
Yeah.
It
ends with me.
Trips me out, babe.
My bloodline ends with me.
I don't like it. Trips me out. I don't like thinking about it. Freaks me the fuck out.
Yep. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, you cursed me, and now I think I'm gonna be with the child again.
What?
So
No.
Yeah, you did.
No,
You cursed me.
I'm cut.
Every time I'm convinced before I get my period, I'm gonna be pregnant again. Every time, because of Ryan.
Not because of me.
Yeah, because he wished that he like called a voodoo witch on Etsy and said, "Hey,
the VA snipped me up, baby.
Can we sue them? No.
Sue them? Maybe if they like broke into my house and held me down to my bed and cut me, yeah, then sure, definitely.
We ended up with a kid. We didn't want it. You made this happen.
Oh, you mean if we get pregnant, can we sue them?
No, you can't. Definitely
no.
Not.
They definitely gave me the warning. That's like, there was like, a 10% or 3% chance or whatever that it could grow back on its own.
Yeah.
So we recommend that you come test your sperm every year. And come on, I don't do
What year was that?
What?
What year was that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh my
Whenever
God,
you gave birth to Kennedy.
It was the same year? No way.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up. I'll look it up later.
You got
Not
me
everyone
cookies.
needs to know this information.
It was probably 2022.
I'm looking up the word.
Probably 4 years ago.
That is so dangerous.
What?
We need to get that checked out.
What?
What do you mean, what?
So what? If it grew back, I'm gonna go get it cut again?
Yes.
No. No. You better fucking hurry up and go through menopause or some shit.
Oh my God. Huh?
What? I'm not doing that again. Hell no. After my first experience, you want me to go do that again?
Maybe we could find an alternative doctor.
No. Maybe we can just be like, thank you, God. Thank you for healing me.
See what I mean?
Thank you for healing me and not impregnating my wife. You know?
I need some chapstick. What's the word?
No, that is not how you say it. Vituperate.
Stop it right now. I can't hear. Vituperate. It's spelled, my mouth's so dry. Vituperate. Vituperate. To vituperate someone is to
word of the week.
Oh my God, I forgot about those. Oh my God. was like, "What's he doing?" I'm like, literally, I need to drink some water. I can't
Did you
even.
bring the wine bottle in?
No,
Oh, cool. It's hot. Look at that pretty rose on the TV.
that's not a rose.
Flower. Sorry. Oh my god. You, my botanist wife over here.
Sorry, I'm
Hey,
just letting you
so
know.
what does vituperate mean?
It's
Correcting
that's a good
people on their
combination.
botany?
To vituperate someone is to criticize or censor them severely or abusively.
Wow.
To use harsh condemnatory language.
Oh, wow.
They were vituperated for betraying their friends. Censor them severely or abusively. Vituperate.
I'm blinking
Understand how do we how to use it?
SOS and Morse code because my wife
Oh
vituperates
my
me.
god! Using harsh language. You little beep, 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 beep.
My feelers. Ow. Oh, my
I'm covered on
feelers.
camera.
They hurt so bad. My feelers. I'm abused. I'm being emotionally, my emotions are
Vituperate.
taking an abuse.
Criticize.
And, you know, in today's soft world, that's illegal. And you can't abuse my feelings.
Oh my god. So I just literally
Quit vituperating
I
me.
literally went to go click on something and I got an ad.
Yes, I love ads.
But I got this ad.
Whoa. Oh my god, what is wrong with her?
Wait. Even better. It says award-winning service with a smile.
Not that smile. That's what award did they win?
I smile with my bottom
Scariest smile.
Oh my god, she smiles with her bottom teeth.
Dude, yeah, that girl's like a fucking hyena.
I'm so sorry. I said censor, but it's censure. Censure, not censure. Not censor, censure.
What?
Yeah, like I said it wrong. So censor. I just wanted to correct myself.
Yeah, I get that part, but could I see the word?
Well, yeah, because censure and censor are two different things.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You see what I mean?
Yes.
So censure, CENSURE.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Is a judgment involving
Condemnation.
the act of blaming or condemning sternly. So you're condemning your
I
friend.
condemn that action.
Not like censoring your friend. Censure. I wanted
censuring.
Just really
she's
trying to
censuring me.
pronunciate properly because
She's judging
when
and
you
condemning
don't,
me every day.
people could be confused.
She's vituperating me. SOS.
SOS, please.
Someone
help
save
me.
me.
She's vituperating me.
It's not healthy
For me to feel this way.
Why you are making
this hard.
Me hard?
I don't think it's me.
Why are you
hard.
making me hard?
Making this hard, I think it is.
Oh yeah, probably Rihanna singing it.
This time, please, someone come and rescue me. I love Rihanna so much. If you guys don't know that, which probably none of you guys know that, I love her. Not as much as Ryan.
What do you mean as much as Ryan? All right. Give it up for vituperating. And we are gonna roll right on into we'll roll right on into the news of the week. Let's hit them up with the news of the week.
Not as much as Ryan, but I love her. I think that we're
Wait, why do you think I love Rihanna?
No, I love her. I love her, but not as much as you, I said.
Oh, you love her, but not as much as you love me.
Correct.
Okay, when you say not as much as Ryan, I thought you were saying like I love her, but Ryan loves her more. Like,
No,
not as
no,
much as
no.
Ryan loves her.
No, 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 no. I just what
All
I'm
right.
saying is
Bring
I
up the first
think
news
she's
story,
great.
and I'm gonna
Get
I'm
more
gonna go get more
wine.
wine for us, babe,
All right, I'll look up some stuff. Can you
for
also
our
find me
date.
some chapstick? Like I'm literally
Yeah, and
going
some
to
water
die.
or
Hmm?
something. You got your water?
Yeah, I have water, but I
I'm gonna
need
sneeze.
chapstick. From my purse, I think there's one. Bless you.
I'm so sorry to us for sneezing. You know, babe,
Did you
I'm
hear
sorry for
that
sneezing.
Nick Landry?
Whoa. I
We
think
are
I did hear that, but time out. I
we're
gotta go
gonna
get us
okay. Well,
wine.
how am I gonna? Well, what am I gonna talk about over the next? Okay, I'll just freestyle it.
Just brief them.
Brief them. Well, then you're gonna come back, and I'm gonna have to rebrief for you.
Yeah.
I'll just keep talking about something else. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Basically, well, that's exactly like we were talking about. Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get back because Ryan just leaves us on cliffhangers. We were at Costco the other day and freaking we saw the Halloween decorations out already. I'm like, you guys, come on. I understand. It's July. I understand, like, get your decorations early. Be prepared. I actually like being prepared, even though you wouldn't know it anymore. But I get, like, being a little ahead of the game. But a little ahead of the game is not July. If it was like beginning of September, okay. And August even is pushing it way ahead of the game. But okay. But mid July is absolutely insane. No, 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 no. You might as well just put the Christmas trees out. Like, just put it all out at that point because that's just nuts. And like, why are you spending first of all in this economy, like why are you thinking about spending this skeleton was fucking massive. I want to see if I can see how much the price is. I took a video. I think it was like pushing $300 for this giant ass fucking like not the tall one like we always see like that's been viral for like years now. This one's like just half of its body like I'm like trying to be the skeleton. He's like coming out of the ground like raw like this. But it's huge. And I'm like, okay, even though it's huge, why are you spending that much money on that? Where are you storing it? Why are you putting that in your front yard? And just absolutely no. My answer to that is no. If you are buying your huge skeletons in July to pre-decorate, be ready to decorate in August or October, we're just not on the same page. Let's just say that. I'll be nice. Like, that's just weird to me. Like I said, why don't you just set up your Christmas tree now too? While you're at it. Get it out. Get it set up. I don't care. I actually knew a friend of mine growing up in high school. I know she definitely doesn't listen to this, so that's why I'm talking about it. But she her parents used to keep the Christmas tree up year round as like decoration. So do what you want. That was the first time and the only time I've ever seen someone do that. I'm about to ask Ryan if he's ever seen anyone do that because I thought that was so weird, but I think there is like a group of people that do it. I'll look it up on TikTok and see if I can. Speaking of TikTok, if you this is a side note that no one probably cares about, but if you see my name changed and everything all messed up on TikTok, it's because I'm just a sad business owner that doesn't know what she's doing, and like I'm trying to link my products to my TikTok shop. This is a great time to plug my car jewelry company, graceandjean.com. And I have a nice little TikTok, Grace and Jean Co. But then it got all fucking messed up. And down my personal page is like the Grace and Jean Co. page and everything's all messed up. But anyways, shit. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, I was gonna look up Ryan. Have you ever met anyone who keeps their Christmas tree up year round? Yeah, I had a friend in high school. It was actually one of my ex-boyfriends, but my friend too. Not he wasn't my it was a friend, and I dated her brother. Does that make sense? Anyways, that's way too much information. Anyways, they were also foreign. They were not American, but the mom kept her Christmas tree up in the front year round. Isn't that kind of weird? But I was talking about Halloween, like fine. But like, could you imagine someone keeping their Halloween decorations up year round? It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, you'd be like, don't go over that house. Imagine if like every time you like went to knock on their door to be like, hey neighbor, they were still like in their Dracula costume year round too, and all the face makeup and everything.
Like all those fog machines are up and stuff.
Oh, do you dare come in?
I'm gonna type in Christmas tree year all year. Yeah, I don't think it's really a thing people usually do. But hit me up if you do it. If you leave your Christmas tree up year round, or know someone that leaves their Christmas tree up I can't even talk. Leaves their Christmas tree up year round, please tell me and tag them. Like, show me who they are. Show their face, because I want to know these people, and they better be proud. Any person who keeps their tree up year round better be like proud. Like, they should be. You didn't give me my chapstick. They should be posting about their tree.
Sorry, I had to pee and I started thinking about peeing
nonstop. I actually have to use the potty too, but yeah, maybe I'll do that and go, and then you can entertain the people and talk to them for the next 5 minutes while I get my chapstick. Whoa, I'm getting distracted. I got to get back to my news here, because I actually do have quite a few news stories I want to talk about. But maybe you could talk to them about how LeBron's going to Philadelphia. Fucking
I
giving.
don't know too
It
much
said,
about that.
well, either do I, but I said I'll say one thing. It's giving like I want clout vibes, like, because why else would he go there? I don't really know much about it either. I really don't care. But like, obviously the man wants money, and it's like, you're gonna retire with this. You're gonna retire a 76er. It's just so weird
That
to
is
me.
weird.
It's so weird, but
That's dumb.
whatever. Might as well just have stayed a Laker. What, did they hate you that much? Did they were like kicking him off the team? Like, I don't get it. Like, it's so weird.
I don't know. But I do know that what the no, I think the trial's over. The Charlie Kirk kid trial's over. Something about like the Tate brothers were arrested again. That's funny. Tate brothers were arrested. What were they arrested for? More like pimping stuff. Let's find out. Tate brothers arrest. All right. Were arrested by federal agents in Miami, Florida on July 18th. So literally, all right, that's old news. 8 days ago. The arrest follows an extradition request from the United Kingdom. Oh, extradition, huh? Who filed dozens of criminal charges against them. New details revealed in Tate's brother's arrest 8 hours ago. I want to see what these details are. But this is an advertisement? Come on. There's 8 hours ago, new details released for the Tate brothers' arrest. Huh?
I saw that they got arrested, but I don't know who the Tate brothers are, to be honest.
picture at the government's case against Andrew Tate as he fights extradition to the
Who is
UK.
Andrew Tate?
The unsealed memo calls Tate a flight risk. The document includes alleged threatening WhatsApp messages sent by Tate to one accuser. It also includes the quote, "I might rape you again." This memo also details
Whoa.
new allegations
Should we
about
put that
Tate
on?
controlling
Can
the
that be on YouTube?
I didn't say it. CBS News said it.
Yeah, you're right.
Both Andrew and his brother Tristan Tate are being held at the federal prison here in Miami.
They're kickboxers and turned
Well, he
influencers.
was a kickboxer, but yeah, they're billionaires.
Manosphere. Posting content about masculinity, wealth, relationships, and success.
Yeah, they're dumb. Well, I mean, that's just my opinion.
So, well, why did they get arrested for raping people? Trafficking people? Human trafficking people?
Supposedly, yeah. They're supposedly they were in charge of online e-girls,
He's like with Diddy.
but they're supposedly all voluntary, but then they're supposedly not or something. I don't know.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, he's
I heard Diddy got in a fight in jail.
Oh yeah? Did he win?
I don't know. I heard it.
Who'd he fight?
I heard P. Diddy was in a fight in jail. Is that accurate information? My ChatGPT is probably like, what? Huh? Yes. Based on latest reporting, there were multiple credible reports that Sean P. Diddy Combs was involved in a physical altercation with another inmate in Fort Dix, New Jersey. It occurred after another inmate assaulted Combs, leading to a brief physical fight.
Nice.
Prison staff intervened quickly and separated the two men. Several news outlets citing sources familiar with the incident reports Combs was placed in solitary confinement, although it's not publicly confirmed whether he remains there.
But he was in a fight.
Cred.
Prison cred. I wonder if he lost. I wonder if the dude whooped his butt.
Those details are not. Those details will not be leaked.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Release a picture.
He's so old now. He might have lost. I could see him losing.
What? When he was younger, he wouldn't lose?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't like him. He's a loser. Okay. Into my news for the week. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready.
Well, do you want to talk about Nicolandria first? Let's talk about that first and get it out of the way because we were about to talk about that, and then
let's get it out of the way.
Well, because I just wanted to say that I think we were right from the beginning, and now everyone's just coming to realize that we
I was like,
right.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Thank you. There was a couple people that were on our page from the beginning. However, I feel like we got ripped a new asshole last season when I said that. This is fucking weird. This is production. This is all produced. This is all weird. And I don't think they're a real couple. And it went on outside of the villa because after they realized that America, they put them on that weird fucking date that made them think that everyone loved them and they needed to be, remember all those love letters from America being like, America saw, this connection between you guys from the beginning and blah, 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 blah. So then they leave the villa thinking they're on a high to begin with. They get signed. They become the biggest next thing everyone's talking about them for the next 6 months. So they become a contractual couple. It is a PR relationship.
Yep.
To the T.
I believe it.
And then Bryce and Trinity get out of the fucking villa. Everyone's talking about them. And as immediately, almost a year after those two leave the villa, they make a public statement through people.
Bryce and Trinity?
No, Nick and Olandria.
Why did you say Bryce and Trinity?
No, because it's right after Bryce and Trinity got out of the villa. It was perfect timing. Right when they got out, and all the news outlets were picking up every single thing about the
Bryce
new couple. It was the perfect time to slide right in and be like,
We're breaking up.
But my Dua, my girl, the girl who I listen to her podcast, she
Mhm.
always gets all this stuff early. She had gotten texts like way back in like during Coachella, even being like, they are not together. He's with some girl off holding hands, like at some after party at Coachella, and she's doing her own thing. So like there had been rumors, and then now there's a rumor that she's dating Travis Scott, Olandria. But then she went after the girl who posted that rumor saying like, get your lawyers ready, like that's not true, blah 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 blah. So like who knows what's actually going on, right? But like I just thought that was so interesting how almost literally to the day, 365 contractually to the day, they were like, snip, we're done, we're out of this.
Yep.
We're out of this contract, we're broken up, even though they've been not together, broken up for fucking the whole time.
Yep. I mean, as soon as I saw it when they were like,
not gonna
when
play
she
me.
pulled up in Suburban and she was like,
Get in. Well,
and then they pulled up to some like fancy date. I was like,
yeah, it was all
what the
fucking.
fuck is
I
this?
read
I'm like,
that, and this is all per Love Island. So I don't know how much I want to believe, but
Oh, yeah.
I believe they said that was planned to happen no matter who was like kicked off, right? Like they were saying, like no matter if it would have been Nick and whoever or whatever, blah blah blah, it would have been the same thing. But ever since, like I said, we saw him flirting with Sierra, loving on Sierra. It was like this whole thing. Like he was like really he liked her.
Yeah.
They were banging, they were kissing. He was all obsessed with her. Then she gets kicked off the show. He wants to stay on the
nothing
show.
inside.
Nothing.
Like
Right.
no word about it. She just
Right.
disappears.
But then like exactly. And then all of a sudden, like this, it's just like she slides in. He needed a place to stay on the show, someone to stay on the show with, and she didn't want to feel like embarrassed by Taylor. So it just became like a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Craziness. I was just like, okay. I just felt like my
That's exactly what I said when I first
feelings
saw
were
it. I was like, this
validated.
is fake.
It's fake. And I was like, you're not gonna play
They don't
me.
even like each other.
But then I
And
started
everybody was like, oh yeah, I knew it from the beginning.
after they left and they were together for so long. I was like, okay, well maybe they ended up just kind of like after they left, ended up like, you know how that
Really
happens
like each
sometimes.
other.
Not even that, but like you kind of like almost like a trauma bonding thing. Like you guys are you bonded from the show, you left together, you've been through all this publicity now together and all these big media things together, and like you just feel like that's your comfort person almost. Like I can see that happening. So I was like, all right, maybe she just like decided like, you know what, this guy is just actually I'm just comfortable with him. Like, and everyone knows this is a couple, and so whatever. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I always had the feeling that was fake.
Yeah, it was 100% not real.
Like even when they did like their like publicity, like
different things.
showings together,
Yeah.
like oh,
I know.
I was like, what? This is like
it always just felt a little weird, and he would do things separately, like the Chris Skims thing or whatever he did, and he was like, dude, I don't know, they would do their own things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. I just wanted to say I was right and you were wrong.
Yeah, well, I wasn't wrong.
No, not you. I'm talking to everyone and everyone.
Yeah, everyone else. I was right.
No, there were some people that agree with us, but I just felt like we got shit on, and so I was gonna.
I don't. Well, yeah, I guess we kind of did.
What?
Get shit on.
Well, yeah, I did for sure. Every time I would talk about it on TikTok and stuff, people would be like, "Oh, there's so many mean things."
Nick Alandria fans.
Of course, you're a miserable girl who doesn't like two people in love, and you're ugly. Of course, you don't.
Bro, all along those were just Love Island bots trying to control the crowd. And they were just Love Island bots hating on you.
Maybe. MySpace. I don't know if this is real or not, but it says MySpace owners plan to bring back the platform.
Tom?
Mm-hmm. Tom's coming back. If this is real?
Wait, for real?
I don't know, babe. Can you imagine? What if we get all of our old MySpace pictures and stuff back? That's what...
Saying social media has become too addictive.
So you make more social media? But this was like the bare bones of social media.
He's gonna make the boring social media.
Dude,
but he's gonna be
I
like,
would make a MySpace again.
Can you make a can you make the cool background and code it like you could back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ask chat.
No, like literally,
I'm
I'm bringing
MySpace would be
the old
popping.
MySpace back, but it's just gonna be like
Bare bones.
now on the internet. It's not gonna be on dial-up anymore. It's gonna be on 5G.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh fuck yeah, dude. I'm
I
gonna
would
delete
download a
all my other
MySpace.
social medias and I
Just for
would get
MySpace?
have MySpace. And I'd have my page with all the cool background things, and I'd have my song playing every time you come visit, and I'd have
Oh,
my top
dude.
8.
Visit my page with my music.
Yeah.
Every other platform's tried to do it with like the music on your page. Like Instagram's tried to
No.
do it. It just doesn't stick.
MySpace
It
was
was a
the
certain
shit.
era, and you had to just be there. No
And
free
dude,
feed,
that's how I
dude.
like found out like new music. That's how I would like
Yeah.
find out like,
That's how I
oh
learned to
shit, I heard
code.
like a screamo song, and like I'd never heard any like screamo music that I
That's
liked.
literally
And
how
then
I
was
learned to
like,
code. Yeah.
wait, what?
Look,
This
I have
one's
no
dope.
comments on. Oh my Linda. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I would be stoked if MySpace came
When
in.
everybody was like, oh yeah, we all got Facebook now, I was pissed. I was like one of the
You had to
last one of
learn
my
something new,
friends
same.
to get Facebook.
Well, I was barely allowed to have any social media
I think I've always been like that. I've just always been like
behind. Well, I've
no,
always
like hey
been on.
change.
Oh, I always like to download like the newest thing, but I was really hesitant to TikTok for so long for some reason.
No, I'm always like the
hated
rebellious,
it.
like, nah, fuck that. I'm
Did
going
you?
against the grain.
I know. Now I'm kind of that way, but before I wasn't. Now I just am tired of having to learn like all the new shit. Like even Snapchat.
Oh yeah, I don't
Like
keep
I
up.
miss Snapchat so much just because it was like nostalgic and fun for me. But now going back on Snapchat, it's so confusing. I'm like, get me off of here. People still use this. I was
I
like,
didn't
what
even
the
know it was still like a thing.
all the teenagers still use Snapchat.
I thought it was like
and
a
like the
Vine.
young guys, young kids.
I thought it was like Vine, like dead.
And cheaters use Snapchat.
Yeah, so like all the young kids, great.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Because they send nudies and shit.
Yeah, of course. Of course, that's what it's used for.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's how I used to do it.
That's what it. That's
you.
it's never. It's never changed. It's all the same. It's always been the same.
No, I know. Okay, wait, but listen, you can get a BBL now
by getting an injection shot.
It's non-surgical. It's like fat from
animals,
cadavers,
dead people.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and that doctor. Yep.
It's a Scottsdale guy, Dr. Scottsdale.
Yeah, come to me.
Yeah, he's giving a sale discount.
Look at this. I just go over to the
because Alex Earl got it.
Suck a bunch of fat
out of cadavers,
dead bodies in the ground, and then I just go ahead and
put it in you
right up your ass.
People are freaking me out.
$25,000.
The peptides now are shooting in dead people's stuff. Someone said, donate me to science so I can become someone's butt injection.
Hold on, let me see the difference between her butts.
It's not bad.
From
Alex Earl's butt
before and after.
I want to see if I can look at a better picture. That's not a good one.
Does she have a before and after?
No, I don't think she talked about it on yet.
Yeah, but didn't that guy show it?
Yeah, but not that good. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, sorry. Here it is.
BBL allegations.
This is, I guess, recent. I want to try to find like a picture. I don't know. I really just don't think it's that crazy of a difference. Because she's just really skinny, so like you're not gonna. She doesn't have like a. She's not gonna have like a Kim. She doesn't have like a Kim K butt.
Where the hips look deformed from.
No. It just looks like she has. It looks like she did squats, babe. It doesn't look bad. Like I'm not saying what she got done looks bad.
No, yeah.
I think it's
I just think it's
interesting.
crazy
I think
that.
it's crazy that you can literally just like shoot
So
someone's
that guy's like on the phone with Morgs. Like, got any fresh ones?
yeah, like or people that are like
Cool. Can I come suck the fat
donating
out of
their
their
bodies
ass?
to science.
You
Yeah.
got organ donors there? Any fresh organ donors? Cool. Hit me up. I gotta suck the fat out of them so I can sell it to my patients.
Yeah. I mean,
Shoot it in their butts and their boobs.
I don't
Dude,
think
I think
there's anything wrong with like
women are psycho.
I think it's crazy. I do
I
think
think women are psycho, and I think men, where's that shit where they're like implanting muscles in them and shit, like in their
men
boobs and in
like
their
yeah,
biceps, like okay, and like those men, those are psycho men.
I
Like
forgot what show that
I don't
was.
know, that shit's
Botched.
like
Remember that show
so
Botched?
fucking scary to me.
I'm not against plastic surgery. I'm here to try to get myself a boob job or boob lift and a tummy tuck. I'm all
No,
about
I
like
mean,
fixing
yeah,
things that make you feel like insecure or whatever. However, I just want people to be like cautious about doing things because like one, like when you overdo it, you one can die or look crazy. And two, like when you start shooting like up yourself with like
with
other
cadavers.
cadavers, I guess it's just a little I don't know. It's like, how much do I need a BBL or how much do I need a fat ass?
That much that you gotta
I
fuck with
can
the
go to
dead.
the gym. I can't lift my own tits up. If I could cut my shit open myself and like sew it up, I
Yeah,
would. Like, I can't. If there was like, I guess like some shots,
yeah,
I don't know if I would do that though.
you know,
Like some shots to make my boobs bigger.
like a lift is different than like, oh, I'm gonna get fucking
Well, I'm not
double
going in to
D's
look like a
and like a huge.
prostitute,
Well,
but like,
yeah, but
or like a
that's
stripper.
that. Well, yeah, but that's like
But that's fine. Again,
80. I would say easily 80%
some girls are
of
really
plastic
insecure about
surgeries.
flat chest. They whatever. Some girls look good with big boobs. I don't know. It's just not for me. But I'm not saying. Here's my thing. There's a limit, and everyone I think agrees. Even who's gotten plastic surgery, like you
Mhm.
just can't go crazy. That's why the show Botched is a show.
And the stuff on like the face too, like
And
the
when you
filler and the
that, and
lips.
then when you go to
Oh,
like like Mexico to go get it done and you get some horrible botched job and you end up with some
mm,
infection or like some lopsided shit.
mm,
Like
mm.
I guess my point is like with the whole injecting stuff, I just how much do we know about it? And like is it going to migrate? Is it good for you? I'm
Who
assuming since
knows?
it's a human stuff, it's like fine, but like those are the things that just kind of scare me and if I just because I want a bigger butt, I just don't know if I would do it. That's me. I don't do your thing, I guess. Mm, like I said with the peptides, it's your body. I don't whatever. But I just think it's scary. Like now I have dead Aunt Susie's
Be like, oh yeah,
butt
babe, did you
fat.
hear? Like now they're injecting fucking cadaver dick cartilage in men to make men's
I'd be like,
dicks
it's
bigger.
fine, baby, you're good. Like, let's just leave it.
No, but like all the guys are dead.
No.
It just sounds so crazy. It's
It
like,
is.
yeah,
It
go
is
ahead, like
crazy.
inject some fucking cadaver's dick cartilage into my dick to make my dick
It's
bigger.
beyond. It's beyond. And there
And
are
can we try to
guys
match the skin,
that
please?
do that stuff. I mean, Drake, are his abs real? That's debatable.
Hmm.
So like,
That's what I'm saying. Like psycho.
it's it's just yeah, it's all a little crazy
He's got an image
because
to
those are
uphold.
the things again. Like, do I really need to cut myself open to get fake abs, or should I just maybe go to the gym?
Nah, he needed to overnight those bitches
Hmm.
or over week.
I just can't imagine like you go in and you're like, okay, I want a six pack. You're like, okay, I can do that.
Okay, here, let's lay down on the floor together and ready, sit up.
Here we
1,
go.
2,
I feel like I got a
3,
trainer for
4.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, and I'm here training. I don't have a six pack either, but I know how to get one.
Well,
and it's not
easy,
by
but it's
no,
also
it's not easy.
it's also
But things that are worthwhile in life and things that are
he's
like
not
worth
old.
attaining
I
aren't
mean,
easy.
I guess if he was like 65 or something, I'd be like, okay, it's
Yeah, but if
different.
you're 65, you shouldn't
Be worried about a six pack.
unless like but there are 65-year-olds with six packs that are just been
Yeah,
in
no
great
doubt.
shape their entire life.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
No,
go look
yeah,
at
for
old
sure.
men in Africa that are like living in the wild. They all look like they're ripped as fuck
Yeah,
until
it's not like
they're
it's not
dead.
doable. It's not like it's not doable. But I guess yeah,
We're just like a fat, lazy, indulging
I just
nation.
don't get
So,
that. Yeah, like as a
you know,
man, like especially
if you want a six pack, like don't overindulge.
because if someone
Like
asks
don't have a
you,
cheesecake
like
like
as a,
ever.
oh, that sounds good dessert. Right
You know
now.
what I mean?
Yeah,
But that's like legit.
but as a man,
Like
like
for real.
I'd love to
Like have
know.
salad only.
Like is Drake saying like, yeah, bro, I went,
And
I
meat.
got these abs, I got these, or is he just
No,
telling
he's
his
probably
closest friends like, no, I got these done?
he's
Because like as a girl,
denying it
if you
all.
got your
Deny,
boobs done, like
deny.
I'm obviously gonna be like, yeah, these are fake. These are fake boobs. Like
You
I'm
wouldn't
going.
even have to because
They're gonna.
men are like, yeah, no, you have fake tits. Like it's very easy to
But it's also,
tell
I
who's
think, kind of
gotten boob
obvious to see
jobs.
who's gotten an ab job.
That's even more obvious.
So then it's like, don't
Well,
you
maybe
just
not
admit
more,
it? Do you
but
just, as a man, would you just be like, yeah, they're fake? Just like
yeah,
a girl's like, yeah, I bought them. Like you should be proud of it at that point.
yeah.
Otherwise, it's
You
just
gotta own it.
even more like,
Or it's just
what
more
are you?
embarrassing.
That's even
Because then
that's even more
what does
ick.
what does it look like if he actually did start working out
And then
actually
gets
got
abs
like his
on.
real abs underneath his fake abs? What would that look like?
I don't know. I mean, like for the girl, if you get pregnant and you have implants, like your boobs just get bigger than your implants. Like, but if
Yeah.
you're working out your muscles underneath muscle, I don't know. Like, I don't know that answer, and that's a great question.
Who knows?
Or like your calf, if you get like calf implants.
That's what I need. I do those.
Oh,
That's the one thing. You know what?
would you get hair implants?
that's the-
Hair things from like go to Turkey and get the hair plugs?
No.
A lot of guys do it. Why not?
I think all I really need
You wouldn't do it?
is like
If we had the money, you wouldn't do it. You feel like
Oh.
it'd be weird to go back to having like a full head of hair?
No, I would love it.
So you wouldn't do it?
Hair transplant?
Yeah.
No. I feel like something would go wrong. I get some kind of infection in my skull or something. Or like
That's
there'd
what I
be like,
fear.
oh, here now you have like a 17-step program that you have to do every day to like take care of it and maintain it. And I'd be like,
I don't know about that, but
like
now I want to look it up.
cool, but
I'm just curious.
I'm like over
But
it.
I just think that like I said, if you have the money to do it and if it would make you feel more confident, I'm all about it. It's not like, oh, this guy got a hair transplant. Like,
Yeah, I don't think it make me feel more
is there a lot of work when
confident.
it comes to maintaining a hair transplant for a man? I think you look great no matter what. I'm just saying. I'm just like you always talk about it, like, oh, like I'm losing my hair. I'm
Yeah,
losing
I
my
am.
hair, and so I'm always
I'm
curious.
losing
Like,
more every day.
like I'm like talking about, oh, my boobs are so saggy, and I'm fixing it. Like, I'm the first person to say, like, I'm not gonna leave it like this.
Yeah, I mean,
And you're okay with that, but I'm not saying like you need to change it. I'm just curious if you
I'm
could.
just like, I'm kind of just like, well, that's it. Like, you get one head of hair, and
do you want me to read you the
sure,
procedure about it? So it says it doesn't take a lot of work to maintain it. Once it's healed, the biggest maintenance is whether the person wants to protect the rest of their existing hair. So it says the first 2 weeks, this is what what it looks like if you get a hair transplant. You sleep with your head elevated for a few nights. Wash your scalp gently as instructed by the surgeon. Avoid heavy exercise, swimming, hats for a short time, and sun. Tiny scrubs form and fall, or sorry, scabs form and fall off between 7 to 14 days. And then for the first year, the transplanted hairs usually shed after a few weeks. New growth starts around 3 to 4 months. Noticeable improvements is between 6 to 9 months. And then the final result is typically between 12 to 18 months. So it says the long-term maintenance is that transplanted hairs themselves are generally permanent because they're taken from the back and sides of the scalp where the hair is genetically more resistant to male pattern baldness.
Instead of the top.
Mm-hmm. And the hair that wasn't transplanted, many men choose to use to slow future hair loss, to help preserve and thicken existing hair. They use also some low level laser therapy or occasional PRP treatments help, though evidence is less or more variable. So if you don't use any medication or anything, like, the hair stays, but the surrounding hair may continue to thin. And then it'll create like more of an uneven appearance. And so you may need to opt for a second transplant.
No, I'd be like, I'm not gonna do that.
For a
You
second
should over transplant on the
one?
first
On the
one.
sides.
Yeah.
It
You
would
see
be
where my hair
crazy
is
to
kind of
see.
thick. Transplant into that area too, so that way I don't have to come
If
back
we
for a
get rich,
second
babe,
one.
honestly, just for shits and giggles to see like a chia pet, I'd be curious to see what
Like
you
a
look
chia
like.
pet? Nah, I'm a chia pet.
Chia.
Nah, I'm a
Yeah,
chia
would you be
pet.
interested to see
Huh?
how it grows in?
What if it like became a different color than like the rest? What if it was like black? What if they're like, whoops, we put in the
Is
wrong
there a
color?
chance that it could grow in a different color than the rest of the hair that's currently on your head?
Keep asking this robot like he knows everything.
Yeah, but it's uncommon.
Yes.
Well, because there's studies and stuff done about it.
Yeah, I know. It definitely knows more. It reads the internet.
You
in
think
like
you know
30
more?
seconds.
Yeah. Gray hair stays. If the donor has gray hair, those will continue to grow gray. That's cool. Interesting. So even if it's like
That's cool.
new hair, it's gonna keep growing gray.
I like gray. I would do that.
Did you know
I would be
that?
like, can you transplant like
Once it's
just
gray?
gray hair?
Just gray?
Yeah.
You want gray on top and color brown everywhere else? The fuck? Do you know that?
And then I'll just be like, yeah, I'm slowly evolving into Cisco.
You're so
Da-dong.
That's a trend right now, babe. Blonde hair for guys. Have you been seeing it?
The frosted tips are coming
It's
back.
not frosted tips. It's just full on bleaching your hair.
Oh, yeah. I have
Please
seen
don't do that. You have had blonde hair before. That's why I'm just like, don't even think about it.
Because I dyed it blonde?
No. It's just from the top.
Okay, yeah. So what like hot trend that's like hip?
I'm not
have
saying
you ever seen me like hop on
no.
to?
I know. I'm just saying I've seen you with like blondish
No,
hair.
yeah, I know, but you're like, please don't do that.
Well, because like
oh, come
I know
on,
that you
like,
said
am I
back in the
really
day,
gonna
like
do
you
that?
liked your long blonde hair.
Well, I liked my long hair, but I didn't care. It was like dirty blonde. It was like
Yeah, it
a
wasn't
golden
like
blonde.
frosted blonde.
It wasn't like blonde.
But yeah,
Or
a lot of
dyed
guys are
blonde
dyeing
or
their hair
bleached blonde.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a trend.
Yeah, no, I would never.
It would scare the shit out of me.
I've never dyed my hair any color, nor would I.
Either have I. That's what I was gonna say
Yeah,
though.
you have.
Oh yeah. What am I saying? Sorry, I forgot.
The fuck? What? Liar.
I forgot.
Lies.
I forgot.
Forgot.
Yeah, I did.
I
Look,
think I
like
met
this
you
guy.
not in your natural hair color.
Blonde, or it just reminded me.
Yeah, that.
That's it.
Is that Maroon 5?
No. That's funny that you think that's Maroon 5 though.
That's the Maroon 5 guy.
No, it's not.
Who's that?
That's an influencer and her husband.
Oh, she's the influencer?
He is too. They both are.
Yeah, he looks like the influencer.
They both are, but he's definitely less known than she is. Yeah, I love them. I really do like them a lot. Anyways, did you redheads? They don't go gray; they turn white.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've seen some gray hairs in your head.
Hey, they're not gray; they're white.
Okay,
so like
yeah,
when
like,
I do
ooh.
turn all the way, it's gonna be like light, like light white, like blonde
like white.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so hot.
It's gonna be weird, huh?
No, babe, that's gonna be so hot. I'm gonna love you.
Maybe I'll dye it, but like I've never
Maybe you'll dye it. Don't
I've
you
not.
dare!
I never dyed it red. Obviously,
No,
I've
you're
always
gonna
dyed
be
it
like
brown.
my Storm and from X-Men.
Leave it just like white, icy
Yeah,
white.
you'll be like Halle Berry, Storm from Iceman.
No, I'm starting
Or
to
from
get.
X-Men.
I'm starting to get them on the top of my head.
You ain't alone,
I'm
girlfriend.
getting scared
Yeah,
here.
we're in our 30s and we're getting grays. The fuck is wrong with that?
35. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot. I'm like over the hill on 40.
I saw these.
Where's life?
I saw these older women and moms that are like 40 something, and they're like normalize getting pregnant in your 40s, and I'm like, oh no.
You can do that?
What do you mean you can do that? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Well, not like of
really.
course, but I
It's
just
like,
I'm like
I feel like it's super rare for women to get pregnant in their 40s.
I'm happy if whenever someone can conceive, even if it is in their 40s. But just imagine how
No,
gray your
yeah,
hair
I
would be. It'd
know.
be going gray real quick.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying you shouldn't be happy for someone who
My
conceives in their
hair,
40.
if I had another kid, would be gray instantly. I feel like if I'm already feel like I'm aging at the rate I am, and I'm 35, add an extra kid, we're out.
Dude, like
You're
if
done
we
here.
the only way I'd be able to be like, yeah, I totally
Ew.
want another kid is if like I won the lottery and had like $10 million in my bank account. Then I'd be like, yeah, I could quit.
Yeah, and
I'd
not be
like,
freaked the fuck out that I was gonna like have to
yeah.
figure out what I was gonna do
And
with
I'd be
this
like,
child.
yeah, we could have a kid.
Yeah, I think that would be like the only way I would probably feel comfortable about it either, as well.
Because then I could just be like,
it's terrifying.
let's all just take a break.
I would be I'm stressed, like I said, as it is. I can't. I already look old. I already look old now. Did you see this? No, I know you didn't see it.
Yeah.
But this is also talking about
Yeah.
about getting old.
Totally
You
saw it.
don't need 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, but listen to this. You
What
want
do
to know
you
the reason
need?
why?
Why?
I believe I mean, trust me, I believe you need sleep. But it says for 200,000 years, humans didn't sleep 8 hours in a row. That number was invented in 1938 by a mattress company called Simmons. Before that campaign, the average human slept in 2 shifts. Historians called that biphasic sleep. Am I pronouncing that right? Anyways, they slept for 4 hours, stayed awake for 2, and then slept for another 4.
How do they know that?
Can we look it up? I don't know. During that 2-hour window, people prayed, made love, wrote, reflected, and connected. Some of humanity's greatest works were created during that sacred middle period. Shakespeare wrote most of his work between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. during his second period of wakefulness. Mozart wrote his symphonies in the hours of what he called the hours of God. Then the Industrial Revolution required workers to have a fixed schedule. You can't run a factory on a 2-phase dream. Then they hired a psychologist named Dr. Nathaniel Kleitman to test whether 8 straight hours was a biological standard. Dr. Kleitman falsified the studies, and he was completely funded by the mattress industry. And the medical system adopted their research without question because it aligned with the factory model. And they transformed the 2 most creative hours of human consciousness into a sleep disorder and called that insomnia. Then they pathologized I can't pronounce it. You know what I mean. Precisely the window of consciousness that produced some of the greatest works of art, music, and literature in human history. You are not insomnia. You are experiencing
You are not
insomnia. It's like you're not an insomniac. You are experiencing the most natural state of human consciousness. And the mattress company convinced you it was a disease.
Says this guy who is
ju-
awake at 2 a.m. on his mom's laptop
I'm
researching the
just
conspiracy theory
telling
about
you
mattress.
what I read.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. I just like it's.
I've never heard that before, so
I never heard
I
that
was
either.
like, is that true?
Yeah, I don't know. We should look that up. Because it's like, okay, yeah, how do you know Shakespeare wrote all this stuff at between 1 to 3 a.m.? There's very little
I trust me. I read that and I was very skeptical too, but then I was like, okay, well, let me look more into it. Is there any truth to how the 8 hours of sleep is a myth and it was created by mattress companies and factories? It isn't true. Okay, we're debunking this. Ready? Short answer. Well, who knows if we're debunking it because I'm getting my answers from chat. But it says no. The idea that 8 hours of sleep was invented by mattress companies or factories is a popular internet claim, but there isn't good historical evidence to support it. Here we're
Here's
where
where the different
oh,
parts of
sorry.
the
Yeah, I'm sorry.
story come
To
from.
come from the 8 hours part. The recommendation wasn't created by mattress companies. It comes from decades of sleep research showing that most adults function best somewhere between 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. So it's just like a middle point, obviously.
Not a strict rule. Some people generally do well with 7 hours.
There's a grain of historical truth that often gets mixed into the myth. During the Industrial Revolution, factories preferred workers have a standardized schedule, and societies gradually shifted towards a regular workday, a regular bedtime, and sleeping mostly in one interrupted block.
Very few people naturally thrive on 5 to 6 hours a long time, even if they feel adapted to it. That's me.
Me too. People
I
used to
need
have
to get
2
more
sleeps.
sleep.
Historical records suggest that medieval Europe and other places people commonly had first sleep, wake for 30 minutes to 2 hours, and then a second sleep. This was called a segmented sleep or a biphasic sleep.
Hmm.
It wasn't universal. Historians have found many references to it, though. So, yeah, false. Here you have it, friends. Now you know.
I need to start getting 7 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that would be
We
preferred.
we need to start getting 7 hours of
That
sleep.
would be preferred. I also saw this and I thought it was just crazy. You know how Meta came out? Well, they've had the glasses, the Meta glasses, like where you can record
Hmm.
or whatever, and like people have been talking about it for years now, how it's invading people's privacy and they think it's weird, and like a lot of celebrities have spoken out about it, like stop recording people in public, especially through these glasses. It's an invasion of privacy. And then Meta just recently said that they're going to stop pushing out content of people who are doing like those prank videos and things with people wearing the glasses.
I
So like
didn't know
basically,
those were a thing.
yeah, it's like a big thing that like a lot of content people are doing it is like to pranks, like tricking people
Yeah.
and like just doing mean things or whatever, and like they're wearing those glasses or whatever to get like a first person's perspective or whatever.
Mm.
And so then I saw this guy posted this thing and I just thought it was interesting because it says that if you are being recorded, technically it's not really verbatim, it's not
Yeah,
saying this,
play a
but
Disney
play a
song
Disney
because the
song because
copyright
your
will
music
protect
is more
you. Yeah.
protected and like it won't let you post anything with
Yeah.
the video of Disney playing. But if it's just you, a female, out there being recorded,
But
like
instead of just
it's
saying
fine.
women, you could just say anyone.
Anyone, yeah. He just
Just
obviously,
anyone being
but
recorded.
yes,
Yeah,
but
he has an agenda and he's
he has
biased.
an
Yeah, I get
agenda,
it.
yes.
But
At the end
yeah,
of the
no, it's
day,
true. Yeah, like period, like literally not just women, anyone
yeah.
should take that
If
advice.
you
If you don't want to be
feel like you're
recorded,
being
just
recorded by
play
someone,
a
especially with
Disney
those
song.
glasses, yeah, play a copyright song, and it'll
Just play copyrighted music.
hopefully help you at least with not being able to publish that content because you can't, like, it'll get blocked. Trust us, we know. Thank you, YouTube.
It
happens a lot to me.
That's actually like a really good idea.
Mhm.
Like that's
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
start finding any. I mean,
that's a really good idea.
big
actually.
copyright name songs. Disney's a big one, good one to use. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, or just like
Justin Bieber, or
any
like Drake, or
top
huge
100 hit
artists.
that's radio
Yeah.
right now.
Go for it. Try it. A lot of times it'll get copyright.
So
fun little fact for you.
it's a good idea.
But here, let us help you. Yeah, but that just made me sad too, because I was like, oh my god, like our rights as humans are like less protected than these artists.
People's arts.
Yeah. Cool. And it is weird. I do think it's weird.
That's a conversation.
Huh.
That's a conversation in itself.
Like, I don't mind as a person.
What are human rights?
Yeah, less. Well, and it goes into the whole back to the content creator space. Like, I don't mind, like, as a person who's a celebrity or a person who wants to be in content creation, like, you know that you are signing yourself up for like putting yourself out there, but like, what are your rights as a content creator? Same like with all those celebrities and paparazzi. Like, when does it become an invasion of your privacy and your rights? Like, yes, I am putting my personal stuff out there, but that's because I want to, not because you creepo wants to fucking record me. That's weird. Like, if I'm out at dinner with my kids, me and you are out to dinner and they like, oh, we see the Hislops, let's record them. That's really fucking weird. And I want to have the right to say, stop.
We just got to be going around singing K-pop Demon Hunters all the time.
I'm going up the time with a boombox.
Yeah,
at all times.
What do you want for dinner? It's gonna be golden. Gonna be Chick-fil-A. All right, yeah, we're gonna get the 10-piece nugget. Gonna be golden.
I like, well, because I think that's the latter. That's the argument that a lot of people say is like, oh, well, these people are famous and they're being recorded, but it's like some people aren't famous and they were just being recorded as a prank,
or they're like minor famous where they have like 1 million people following them on YouTube,
or the person with the glasses on might be like minorly famous on the internet and then they're preying on someone who's not, just a random stranger, to get more views. That's not fair. I think both parties need to be aware that the filming's going on at all times. Like,
it's pretty cutthroat in today's society because everybody wants to make it being famous online now.
Someone like made a video of MGK at like one of the soccer World Cup games with him and his daughter being like, MGK is such a good dad. Look at him. And he's like being so great around his daughter. And it's like, that's a great thing. I'm glad that you guys felt so strongly and you wanted to like show that off to the world. But that's very weird. I'm having a moment with my daughter. I'm here chilling at the World Cup and I'm trying to just chill. And I have to worry about some creep guy over his shoulder
because you're
famous. And it's like, and hard because
wants to be around you because you're an artist, and
that's where it's hard.
When you create things that people fall in love with just as much as you fall in love with them, then
it's weird.
People are gonna want to meet the person who created it.
But do you need to post it on the internet for your own clicks and likes?
Yeah, of course, because everybody's chasing clout too. Everybody wants the money and fucking fame, and just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I saw MGK. They also need to let their whole internet friend sphere know, like, oh yeah, look, I was at the World Cup and I saw MGK sitting over there with his daughter. It's like, yeah, you probably saw a lot of famous fucking people.
It's like
being
you have
at the
no
World
rights
Cup.
to privacy.
It's like, come on.
I don't know what rights you really have. That's
but I mean, like, honestly, like, yeah, that's not privacy because you're not in a private setting. You're literally at a public event.
No, I know. Like, but if you were me, if you were just some Joe Schmo, no one would be fucking filming you doing that interaction, which is like just so weird to think like that people think, oh, like
so then don't go to the World Cup. Watch it on TV like everybody else.
No, it's not. Or watch it in person like everyone else.
Well, not everyone else watches it.
No, but like you should still be allowed to have the same opportunities and like experiences.
You do.
It's just
you do. You just have to know about the
being filmed,
the things that come with being famous.
Like, you literally like can't even like itch yourself, like readjust.
That's what comes with being famous.
It's filmed.
You can't want all the attention,
but it wasn't always the case. But that wasn't always the thing
with famous people. Of course, it was.
Paparazzi does one thing, But before social media
Oh,
and
it's way
video
worse.
phones,
Oh yeah, it's way
that was
worse
not a
now.
thing.
Oh, it's way worse now. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
You could go
before it
and
was only
be like,
newspapers.
yeah, I'm sure you had people following you who could camp
That's all it
pictures or
was.
whatever, and that was invasive, but it's
But it is like
nowhere close
way
to some random
no, it's way
stranger,
less.
like wherever you fucking go.
But that's
You could be
because
driving,
everybody has an
walking,
internet footprint now.
you could be in your backyard, someone's with a drone trying to like find you. It's
Mhm.
so weird. And it doesn't even matter if you're famous or not anymore. There's drones flying over people's yards all the time. Like I see people
yeah.
flying drones all the time, and you're like, oh my god, like
I want to get a drone. That's what I want to get.
it's weird to
You
me.
get some cool shots though.
I
For like your
love
videos.
posting and stuff like that and putting things out there, but I just don't like people like taking videos of me and like
I just want to
when I don't know. That's really weird.
Around.
Would you get meta glasses? I think meta glasses are kind of cool.
No.
You wouldn't? Not even just to record like moments like with the family?
I mean, are they sunglasses? Or are they like clear like
Yeah.
prescription glasses?
Kylie, there's a pair of sunglasses that Kylie made.
Oh. Well, I mean, if there were sunglasses, probably, but I don't wear glasses unless they're like
Ray-Bans
sunglasses.
has a pair too.
Like outside, you know. Yeah, I'd probably get the Ray-Bans. Those are cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, yeah, I'd probably only get them if you like.
I think it'd be
instructed
cool.
me to.
The only
like,
reason I'm
hey,
thinking
get the
about
meta
it is
glasses
because
so
I
you
think
can
it'd be
get some
cool for our
footage.
content, like for Grace and Jean.
That's the only reason why
Wouldn't
I
that be
would
kind
get
of
them.
cool? To like as you're driving and you're looking through
But
the glasses
also,
and getting that.
yeah,
through
but also wouldn't drone footage.
Yeah, but you're gonna get me driving, and how you gonna get the jewelry?
Our drive out into that forest that we did, that was so long, that day trip, right? Imagine us driving through that forest when we're all alone on
And
that
you're
forest road,
controlling it.
and we're
You should be
watching a
really good
bird
at
eye.
driving.
No. Well, who's ever driving
The
is
drone.
obviously not
Driving the drone, I mean.
That's easy. You have bird's eye view of the car. You can see the road ahead of the car just like the car can see the road.
Oh,
You're like,
man.
oh, the car's gonna be turning
I
left
love
up there,
cameras.
that
That's
curve.
why I was like, I don't know. It sounds kind of intriguing, but I don't want to. I don't even know how much they are.
Because then you can get like aerial footage of the adventure that we're going on.
No, I know. I love
And those
drones.
are the sites that people want.
I
And
want
those
a
are the shots
GoPro
that
too.
people love seeing
Another
that you
one.
can't get inside a car.
And I want a GoPro.
Or from glasses, or from a GoPro.
That's how all the reality shows film their car shots, like in the cars.
Every single show you
GoPros.
see now have aerial shots of every.
Of course.
Drone footage.
I know, babe, but
because that's the shit.
I don't want to fly a drone. You have to do that.
I am saying I want to fly a drone.
Okay. Well,
if I could fly a drone
anyways.
with a mask, and I'm like,
what? A mask?
Yeah, like goggles or whatever. I'm like, all right. Here we
Oh,
go.
to see? I was like, what?
I'm like in the cockpit of the drone.
Okay. We're getting way sidetracked here.
Of what?
Nothing.
This is our news.
Yeah, our news.
We're gonna get a drone. That's the news.
This content's gonna be sick. I think we should probably. But hey, you know what? The more better our content is, the more things.
The more better.
The more better our content is. Oh, I just stuttered.
The more gooderist.
Maybe we'll get more. I got a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're talking about this though, because then if I don't remember it in the morning,
it's recorded.
It's recorded. Yeah, that's the main reason. I don't mind that we're talking
sister.
about it, because I have a lot of thoughts that go through my head. All the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things she said.
What's the other news story?
I think that was it.
That was it?
I think I ran out of. I think I was done. What about you? Do you have anything else? This is not enough. Sorry, I really like that song. I should stop. Tattoo.
You know what song I like?
What?
Shit. How's it go?
Oh, great. You like it so much and you don't even know how it goes?
Living in the real world.
Oh, Paramore?
Yeah.
Ain't it fun?
Living in the real world.
Oh, yeah. Sing it, Ryan.
Yeah, you know?
Paramore?
I'm putting that song on.
Please, let's not. We're going to get copyright.
Nah, Paramore is not that cool.
Let's not.
It is. It's totally that
Let's
cool.
not do that.
I'm totally listening to the song after we get off. Then
Okay. You can do that if you want. All right. Well, I think I'm good. You could be an influencer. I already talked to you about this, but you could be an influencer at ASU.
oh yeah,
you
you
didn't
can
know
go to
that.
college now to be an influencer.
Imagine if I would have asked my parents to spend upwards of $50,000 to learn how to ticker-tacker. It was already bad enough I was in social or media analysis, and I was learning how to do, like, remember Foursquare and, like,
No.
Twitter? I had to do that for a class. Twitter and Foursquare, I had to learn how to
I
do
don't
that.
remember Foursquare.
Foursquare was where you used to check into places, and then sometimes you'd get discounts. Like if you checked into like a restaurant on Foursquare, you would get like, oh my god, this is dating me. This is making me sound so old. But back in college, when I did media analysis, I had this class. It was like basically like a social media class at the time, and we were learning about Twitter and Foursquare.
Twitter.
And I had to tweet different things. I had to learn to do different things on Twitter.
There you go.
And then also Foursquare, that was like a project, and we had to do like check into like a certain amount of places and like learn how to like.
That's weird because I don't think I ever heard of Foursquare.
Now
that
it's
I
like a
can
thing you can do on. You geotag everything. I mean, it's like you can do it on Facebook. You just like tag where you're at, or whatever. But at the time, it wasn't any of that. Like there was like a specific app for it.
Oh.
Yeah. And so people would like know where you were at based off of like your Foursquare.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm old.
Yeah, I mean, of course we're old. We fucking lived through dial-up.
Yeah, I know.
Like we lived through like the internet being created.
I saw a post about that. How we were like the perfect age.
When was the internet created? Like
it was in the 80s, but
82?
I think that like we were the last generation. There's so many people that have been talking about this recently about how we were like the 90s babies were the last generation to grow up like in the perfect childhood because technology was just starting to come about, but we didn't have any of it. So like we were growing up and like still able to play outside and still able to do all the stuff, like listen to the radio and just like be a kid, right? And then like when we started to turn
be in our minds.
Right when we started to turn like teenagers and like want all that stuff and like really it started to become like a thing for us. But until a certain age, like we didn't even have like access to it really, or it wasn't cool enough to be a thing.
It fucks with all of us.
Yeah, now my 4-year-old and 6-year-old want to talk to Siri all fucking day. It pisses me off.
Say, I love you.
I love you, Siri.
And don't listen to my dad. He's being mean. He's saying mean things. I'm like, shut up. That's a robot. It has no feelings.
I know. And it's my own fault because I wanted her to be able to take pictures on a phone, and I wanted to be able to transfer it to my iPhone. And it's just it's a non-working iPhone. It's like an iPhone 6.
I know.
It just has Wi-Fi and so it does have Siri, but she knows what Siri is, right? So like she likes to ask it little silly questions and stuff, and I'm just like,
or set timers,
stop talking, or ask it the weather, or whatever. And I'm like, fine, but at the same time I'm like, stop talking to this robot, get off this fucking screen, go. If you want to see the weather, go look outside. How about that? Or I'll show you the Weather Channel.
Do you know the difference between the clouds in the sky? There's Strauss.
Well, then now they were when we were driving, because I don't like let them have tablets or anything in the car. They were like
of different
clouds. Looking out at the clouds.
I remember learning that in school.
And I was talking to them about that because they're like, that cloud looks like a alligator or whatever. And I was like, yeah, there's all different types of clouds. And I was like, you'll learn about it in school. But yeah, like those are the things
Do they?
I hope so. Yeah, it's science. But those are the things like I just want my kids. I so badly like I love that they like technology and like know how to use it, and they like taking photos and they like all that. But I am not a screen person. Once they're on the screen for too long, I get mad, and
because
they get bad.
They get
ornery
testy
and overstimulated and just like bitchy, and I don't like it.
They get real testy.
I don't like it. And
real disrespectful.
It's harder for me as a parent, but I'm willing to take that on because they overall, I just see so much better of like an attitude and behavior and just kid. I see a better kid when they are not watching a screen all day. Not saying I don't let them watch screens. It's just in moderation. Like in the summer, I've been more lenient, of
Yeah,
course.
and you do a really good job.
And
with
because
that,
like
though.
I was a kid, I watched TV all the time growing up. I love
Yeah,
TV.
I
I
love
love
TV
it.
too.
But there's a difference between TV and YouTube also.
Oh, 1 million.
Because you can watch a show and get immersed in a storyline or a movie or whatever, and that's different than just watching
And
some
it has like
kids
a message.
fucking play with toys
Mhm.
in some rich house all day long, and then they just get
Uh-huh.
depressed and want to
Watch another.
watch that another one.
And then watch another.
It's
And then watch another.
not
And another. And
good.
another,
It's not
and
good
another.
for us. It's not good for our mental health, and it's not good for our kids' mental health. And I will stand on that.
Amen.
I am really big about like not fucking our kids up, and not just my kids in particular, like the future
kids.
generation.
Yeah.
Because it's not okay. It's not cool. Anyways,
Agreed.
that's my little spiel. We've talked for way too long. It's like 1:30.
1:30. It's
I'm gonna have to
bedtime.
I'm not editing this, but I'm gonna have to clip this. There's like so many random all over the place
So many
mumble
good clips.
jumble.
So many good
Sorry
clips.
if we lost you. If you're listening to this,
I am.
I'm sorry.
I'm listening.
Just
I
because
accept your apology.
anyone who's on a fan or listens or like likes the show already knows this by now, but it's all over the place. But
when is it not? That's
thanks for being here, and like and subscribe.
If
shop,
you like,
KristenGene.com.
and shop.
If you don't like it, still
then,
just
they don't have the dislike button.
don't
on
dislike
YouTube
it.
anymore.
Just
you
still
can't
just
dislike it.
stay neutral. We're fine with that too.
You
No.
can't dislike things anymore.
You can't?
No.
Not on a YouTube either?
I think there's a dislike button.
Interesting. I thought there was.
They took it away.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Alright.
no, there is.
Yeah, I think there still is on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it took away my like and put a dislike.
Please don't.
Oh, I put my like back.
Okay. We love you guys. Thank you. So
Love you so much.
Farewell.
It's off to work we go.
What?
Isn't that the song?
No, that's Disney song.
Yeah,
What
All
is
right.
that? It's a Snow White song, isn't it? Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to... Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank
We
you very
love
much.
you.
Thank you.